Can I get you to not attack my partner, please? Not right now. I want you to call off your vendetta against my vassal, please. I'm just going to say yes, because sometimes she gives you a map if you say you're going to have matching battle plans. Okay, so she has synthetic fossil fuels, but she won't give it to me. She'll make me pay for it. What about tech for tech? Nope. She won't. So she has level 6 attack units, which, I mean, good for her, but I mean, it's not useful for me if only she has it. I would love to utilize it. It would make things like this far less stupid, but I'm going to have to use artillery to shell this unit off this tile, which is stupid. And we didn't even do that much damage to it. Can we even do it? 70 to 81 on a green. What about hardened? 10 to 9. Well, that went well. I could, like... Come on. 32 down. We could have mind controlled it. There was only one there, but jeez Louise, it shouldn't have been that hard. I don't see a rocky tile here either, which means we're going to have to wait a turn. Let our dudes heal up fully, and then we can proceed. You can heal in place. You can move forwards. Wait. Actually, you don't need to wait there. You're damaged, so you can go into here and wait instead. Feels like we're just at a dentist's office. We're just doing all the waiting. So much waiting.
Terraform complete.
What are you doing here, Sunshine, on your 411 unit? Probably attack with the 4-1 unit. That's not even great odds, but it's good enough. Sweet. We can even... Yeah, let's move forwards, because then we can sit on this rocky tile and then break the sensor there that they're utilising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This game makes you real good at counting if you're bad at your basic arithmetic. Cool. So we've got a road going over to Lambda Triangle. Still not sure about the name. This faction's naming system is Pantalones. It's a big terrible. But it'll do. It'll do. Getting pinged from my watch. That's not... Nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Where do we want to improve next? Maybe down here. I don't think they're coming this way anymore. Famous last words, I know, but... I don't see them yet. Doing more fungal removal. There's a lot of fungus that needs removing over here. But we are doing some good work to get that to be completed. I'm pretty happy about our progress.
Turn complete.
You don't have walls, right? Correct. You don't have that many units either, but I mean you have a whole whopping 1. And you have a monolith I can walk into. But it's 4 away, not 3, so none of my infantry could reach there in time. Good to know. Next turn we'll make a plan. Hi Lal, I see your units. If Svensgaard could stop shooting me, please, that would be great.
Production complete. Drone riots.
Where do I have drone riots at? You're even meant to be managing this and you're not doing a good job. Oh, I see why. Because if he takes this away, then I'm on a shortfall of minerals and I'll lose a unit. That would explain it. How much does it cost to rush you? Get that built, please. That'll fix that problem. Cool. You can stay there for now. You need to heal. What unit have you got here? 411? Mistakes were made. By you, not by me. There you go. Cool. Probably should have blown up their sensor array first, but it's fine. They have no vision at this point, by which I mean they have ultimate vision because it's the AI, but if this was a human, they'd have no idea where we are. 1 unit go forwards. That did nothing to you. Diddly and squat. Good effort. 4 to 3. I was hoping to get slightly more favourable odds by hitting it once with artillery, but it is what it is. Cool. You're going to stay in place. Our other artillery can do 1, 2, 3... Oh, there's a unit there. Couple of units, in fact. One of them has decent defense too, so we need a disciplined unit, please. Oh, that monument's on a rocky tile. Well, that sucks. Okay, reverse. We shall wait then. We're gonna wait a turn. That's okay. That's just very annoying that they're there specifically. I mean, it makes sense that they are, but it still sucks. You can go there and get a get a sensor for now, actually, just for safety. What did you bring over to me here? 2 nearly said infantry. They're not infantry. Not even remotely correct. They're artillery. Luckily, they're trash in direct combat. So they're going to be sent to the trash. Nice. You could bring another unit over. You're going to stay in place and you're going to stay in place. Get another sensor in there for me, please. You're going to wait on the sensor just in case. We are making very, very slow progress. We are getting there, though. We want a road over to the uranium flats, please. Clear out more fungus. That fungus has been cleared, so get down some kelp farm for me. You need a solar not panel collector. They're underwater panels. I'm just going to say that's what they are. More borehole action. I can shoot you now with artillery. So that's long-range fire. And we have a combat advantage doing this because we are a land-based gun and they are not.
Turn complete.
So this should hopefully dissuade him from continually attacking us. He might still attack our forest, but that's about it. Why are you here? Fine. He's going to be mad at me because we have planned economics, and we just backstabbed. So people are not going to trust us very much. But I don't want to deal with Chardon and his bull right now. I just don't want to deal with it.
Production complete.
Cool, children's crash it is.
Together, the mountain and I, until only the mountain remains. Lipo from the Yang collection.
This is a game-changing tech for us, not just because of the energy restriction being lifted and more commerce. The tree farm. It's really expensive to maintain at 3, but you get more psych and economy at the base, so people are generally happy, you make a bit more money. Kind of cancels out the maintenance of 3. You get 1 extra nutrient in every forest square, and you reduce your eco damage. This is huge for us. I'm tempted to go to Conquer, but I need Discover. There's a very specific tech that I'm looking for, which people that have played this game probably know already which one it is. We do not have it yet.
Terraform complete.
And based on how we're teching, we might not get it for a while. Yeah, I didn't want him to come in here and bloody mind control our city and be really annoying about it. So that's why I was like, fine. But we will notice now that our integrity is just dependable. There's no way to make this go back up. So once it's down, it's down. Other factions are going to be less inclined to make deals with us, but it's fine. Oh wow, what the heck happened to the power graph? Look, everyone like fell off a cliff there. I don't know, how am I the #1 faction all of a sudden? I have no idea. Don't know. I'm guessing you're not rocky because you've got a farm on it. Rolling. Rolling. Flat. Yeah, they don't have a rocky tile near them, so if we're going to attack here, we're going to have to sit on a dangerous tile. Okay, hello units that are here. So we've got a 411, a 431, 411. Oh wow, they have units all over the place over here. So many units. Ooh, that's not even got great odds. That's an improvement. It's because of the 3 defense unit that's in there. But I do not want you coming into our territory. I do see this here. This little guy, this artillery unit piece of baloney. We're just going to be like, hi, thank you. Do. Thank you for your contribution to the fund, to the war effort. Because clearly we need an artillery over here as well now. You are pretty damaged, but you have full movement still. So let's keep on keeping up. 50 to 27 we nearly lost. It was pretty close. 8 to 2. Yeah, we're good with that. Nice. You're going to just stay there for now. This artillery can probably do a UE at this point. And long-range fire on their artillery, please. We did lose, but they hopefully won't shoot us. That's the hope, anyway. Famous last words, I know, but that's the hope. Cool. Do we still think there are big annoying units down at this monolith? Well, there's a big annoying unit next door to us. A couple of artilleries. What is it with the artilleries? Lal is just loving his artillery life. He just wants to shell us over and over again.
Combat report.
Get out of here. Okay, they do still have units on there, but they don't have a defensive unit. So that was... They have 3 units and none of them are defensive. That's a mistake that we're going to punish to the hilt.
Combat report.
Yeah, we are going to be all over that like a fly on stink. Mistakes were made, mostly by you. Thank you. Oh, the monolith's gone. You needed to stay there for one more turn, and you're like, nah, I'm out. It's like a 3% chance or something for that to happen. But it feels like it happens all the time. It is funny, but it's really annoying. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. We nearly took him out that time. Get a free tech. We know which tech we want.
Fossil fuels in the last century reached their extreme prices because of their inherent utility. They pack a great deal of potential energy into an extremely efficient package. If we can but sidestep the 100 million year production process, we can corner this market once again. CEO Nwabuduke Morgan, strategy session.
This isn't the tech we were looking for, but it does allow us to go for Doctrine Air Power, which is really good. That's not what we're looking for, though. Still, rather that than not having it. Okay, so we did work out that over here we have no way of safely sitting anywhere, but you only have 1 defending unit. I think we still move back. Honestly, I know it's a bit chicken, but I don't think we stay up front with it. These guys should be relatively safe on that rocky tile. Like that. And like that. You can stay in place because you're damaged. Move back if you can. You two have already moved. Put one decent defender on there. If we lose all these jeeps, it's fine. We're just going to get given stuff by Miriam anyway.
Indigenous life forms.
Why? Could you not just keep attacking Sven's guard? You don't need me here. I get it, we're not a faction naturally friendly, but come on, man. Used to be cool. That's not even great. Those odds are terrible. It's because I've been shelled by Sven's guard so much that I don't have units at full hit points. We should win this, though, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. 80 credits. I mean, that's pretty decent.
Terraform complete.
I wonder if the Isle of Deep defeated him. At least his ship there. Maybe. We might even be able to shoot this one down. Nope, we failed, because why would we be good at anything in combat? Speaking of things good in combat, it's weird that probe team on probe team action doesn't trigger vendettas or anything. Yeah, he has better probe teams than us. Which is fair, we have no expertise in probing. What's here? 2 units, one of which has decent defense. That's artillery. We don't want to shoot it with artillery if we can get away without it. 7 to 6, that was pretty bad. So I guess we are going to shoot it. What's in the city? An artillery and 1 defensive unit. Okay. That wasn't very effective, was it? What unit are you? Just a defender. 2 to 3. It's because of that sensor. 14 to 15. That's pretty bad. Not gonna lie, it's pretty bad. Let's try and take this out first. 27 to 20 is pretty decent odds.
Combat report.
Cool. You can then attack and just wipe this out because I got 1 defense. 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. You heal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Nah, we'll keep you in place just in case we do get attacked. 3 units there feels about right. And then you two, for now, can come back here and heal up. You were not attacked, so it makes me think maybe they're not full of units, but I don't want to run the risk right now. Don't want to risk it for the biscuit. I will use this probe team though, just do a little bit of scouting. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, cool. Maybe we blew up everything coming this way. That's the hope, and that's how I'm going to sleep tonight. No, definitely not. 3 to 6 is a big nope. They don't even have to... There's not even a defense perimeter in here either, is there? They're about to get an impact squad. Which is what, the 411 unit? I'm not worried about it. Maybe I'll take some money off you.
Mission
13 energy credits. Don't spend it all at once. Here's the problem. This is a flat tile. That's a flat tile. That's a flat tile. Everything around here is not exactly safe for us to sit on. So I'm going to move back just for now. Because I don't think they're going to be able to get us off this rocky tile.
Turn complete.
And I want you just to move out of the way, ideally. Whether you will or not is a different matter, but that's what I'd want you to do. Still not looking like I'm being backstabbed? Nope. No, we should be good. In fact, Miriam's units have really trickled to a kind of a stop. Probably because they're over here beating the living out of loving bejesus out of Data Jack Cinder Rose. And he attacked my probe team anyway. What a douche. Yep, Hacker's Hideaway's gone the way of the dodo.
Improvement destroyed.
Oh. Well, that's rude. How did you even make it through? They took that city back through mind control. No, I'm going to blow you up. I am not going to take 100 credits. I am going to blow you up.
Initiated.
Oh, Safe House City went back to Data Jet Rose. How did they even get through to make that happen? I have no idea. And because of the stupid defense perimeter that's given for free because of who I am, I can't break that down.
Insufficient.
And I can't afford to mind control it back. That's dumb. Okay, well, I'm going to have to sabotage my own place. Wrong building. Literally a 1 in 2 chance, and you got it wrong. That's incredibly annoying, though, because now I'm going to have to go and deal with it. But you're so damaged. How can I not be able to take this out? I'm just going to have to hit my head against it and hope I can at least get some luck. I think that'll be good enough, look. He says as the game's like, you know what? No, you don't need to win. 56 to 45 is not good enough. Am I really going to attack with this guy? No, surely not. Give me something. That's an artillery. That's not going to do it. That is incredibly annoying, though. I even set it up in a way that's like, there's no way they'll be able to get through. That turned out to be incorrect. And they're using the sensors I put down. Oh, annoyed. Annoyed I am. Not a fan of that shenanigans. I don't know how he made it. Where was the probe team? Like, where would he have come from to make that happen? He must have just come straight down the line, I guess. You have to get another sensor down here or something. Rude. That's what it is. Rude. Oh my word, now the artillery's doing no damage. Nothing. I do get he has reasonable defense on that tile. But the fact that I did no damage with either artillery does stink. 6 to 5. We did win by the skin of our teeth. Cool. 3 to 6 still, though, is not going to make this go away, so we're still going to have to play the waiting game, aren't we? Yeah, because they have one impact squad in there. If they didn't have any impact squads, I could move right up into their face, but I'm going to have to wait another turn. Okay, well, you need to go. I can't believe he managed to sneak that probe team in. That's incredibly annoying. I mean, I can believe it, because it happened, but it still sucks. You have a strength of 8, because that defense perimeter, too. Okay. Well, 2 can play at this game and start breaking things for you. Really? Literally the first attempt. Sometimes that's just the way it be. Sometimes that's just the way it be. Get some forest down. Yeah, I still don't see any units that way. Heal up, because we finally don't have Svensgaard shelling us over and over again, so that's nice. Makes a nice change.
Turn complete.
Everybody wait, and then we're going to just see where they want to go.
Improvement destroyed.
Hello, probe teams, I do see you. Oh, our nutrient resource ran out at our capital.
Complete. Resource shortfall.
Oh, because the governor's like, but I want to use this. Well, after you finally build the network node, we're going to get a tree farm here, and it's going to become a really good city. In fact, we're going to do that with a lot of places proactively, so I don't forget. Because a lot of these cities are pretty mediocre, or mid, I guess the folks call it as right now. But this will make them a heck of a lot better.
Insufficient energy.
Cool. Oh, had a momentary interruption there. It's all good. We're going to build more probe teams, I think was what my mild chuntering was beforehand. I'm not 100% sure. I've been chuntering about a lot of things. But yeah, I think what I was saying, in my head at least, before I had to pause, is that we can see where all the probe teams are coming from now. They're just going do straight down the path, down the line of just wrecking everything. Luckily, we can take our city back, and we get a tech. It's a pretty good tech, too.
Man has killed men from the beginning of time, and each new frontier has brought new ways and new places to die. Why should the future be different? Colonel Corazon Santiago, Planet, a survivalist guide.
It's not an unbelievable tech, but it does make us safer against planes if and when we have to deal with it. So I guess we're just going to get a regular scout out for now. Get a rec commons, get a recycling tank. This city just keeps getting broken more and more as we constantly take it and retake it. But these probe teams need to get out of here. There we go. They are now ghost toast. Unfortunately, I only have one unit out, so I'm going to have to just leave it open. Could use this elite probe team to block, but I don't want my elite probe team to get wrecked. And we might need it for here, maybe. This is the first turn we can at least artillery fire on the city. And immediately implode. So, that's good. Luckily, we have a second. So we can try that. Let's try that again. We're still going to really struggle to take that out. Man, I wish we hadn't immediately knackered that one monolith that was there. That was 12-11 in our favour, by the way. Not that you would have known. But the game's like, nah. 35-18? Okay. Can we try this one at 10-1? There we go. We did it. I need you out of the way so I can get to that sensor.
Terraform complete.
I'm worried I'm going to run out of units before I can even take that city. We shall see. Get some kelp down. That borehole is already borehole-ificated. That's definitely the word. And I'll brook no opposition on that matter. Cool, so we're going to have 6 boreholes. So at least that's a starting point. For everything else here, I'm going to throw down a forest, just so we can try and reduce the eco damage a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing there. You should probably get a solar panel on that as well. What units do you have? You still have 1 missile unit, which is going to cause me problems. Do we have a unit that has more than 1 movement left in it? Yes, 1. Oh my goodness, mate. There's another unit there that's going to prevent me from moving. And it's an artillery unit, too. I don't think artillery should have zone of control, personally, but then again, why do planes have zone of control, right? There's a lot of confusion. 1, 2, 3. How much are you? 148. Congratulations, you're now one of ours. And you get to shoot this and do... Actually, you did do some damage, just not to the unit that matters. Which makes sense, because the unit that matters has more defense. My concern is that we don't really have another way of taking this out. I can't subvert it, we don't have the energy, and it's too expensive over here. But at the very least, if I can get over here, this will be like another choke point that we can monitor for.
Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order.
That's 5 to 8 even with the penalty. I think we're just going to have to throw a unit at this and then see if we can get in. Where's the unit with 1 2/3 movement? You. 7 to 13. Just, if you can do at least something... Oh my word, that did basically nothing.
Perhaps a careful review of your
5 to 6. Go. No, but we did do damage that time. So we are making progress. 4 to 2. We did win that one.
Perhaps a careful review of your
32 to 15. Surely. Surely not. 6 to 3. Nope. We need to do 1 damage, guys. 1. You don't want to think of the. You don't want to know the words I'm thinking. So we need to do 1 damage, and we couldn't do it. Ah, dear. It does make me laugh, at least. It is funny, even if it is embarrassing.
turn complete.
Cool. So we need to get our probe team out front to protect this city. We're going to have to get... Well, we don't need a sensor prioritize, but we need to blockade UN headquarters for sure. And then we're going to go after this city, I think, the UN Aid Center, and see if they maybe will surrender after that. They don't have that many cities. He's ignoring me. No. No. Okay, I was hoping she might pay me. He's still ignoring me. Cool. Deirdre, do you have anything I haven't teched yet? No. You don't have any tech. Figured as much because you're only 2 cities, but still, it's always worth checking. Sometimes they just don't proactively give it to you.
Drone riots.
Could you not cause drone riots there? It's very rude.
Production complete.
Command center is built at New Valley, but you need Erect Commons because you have some crankiness.
Civilian workers got in among the research patients today and became so hysterical I felt compelled to have them nerve stapled. The consequence, of course, will be another public relations nightmare. But I was severely shaken by the extent of their revulsion towards a project so vital to our survival. CEO Nwabudike Morgan, the personal diary.
I didn't show that in the Domai run because we didn't have that many drone issues, which doesn't really seem much of a surprise given the faction. But yeah, you can essentially just staple their brains to happiness. It's seen as an atrocity. I know, shocking. Who would have seen that coming? But it does make people generally a bit happier when you do a research hospital. Not that we're doing any psych right now, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Get a biolab, just gets more science, please. You can get a forest down here. Road has finally done to Kappa Base, and we want to start foresting this mamma jamma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has sent over some units to play with, so we need to attend to that. Wow, those odds are terrible. What the heck is that all about? Yeah, those are real poopy. So I'm not going to attack them. They can't really do anything to me because of my double defense. Yeah, no, we're fine. Defending for now, I guess. Okay, sure. We do have UN Health Authority. We can probably send this guy back now. In fact, we may even be able to be like, can I have you? Thanks, that's kind of you. Do that for me, please. And then we're going to put a unit that already moved, inverted commas, hopefully. It'll let us move it. Maybe it won't because we had a unit right next door. Yeah, it's not going to play ball this time. It's fine. We'll deal with that next turn. Do we want to go to UN Haven City? Would that be an easier choke point to hold? Well, I think what we need to do is we need to heal all of these units first. And then we can try and kind of annoy them a bit over here. What's over here at this point? Obviously, we're not going to attack with the defending unit, but we have an artillery. They have one defender. One. But it's up to 10 defense because they have that defense perimeter. Can I break it? Yes. Yes, I can. Cool. Still not very likely to win, but their strength is down to 6. And there's forest here now, which makes this a much safer tile to sit on. It was not here before. That was a mistake that they made. I don't have crazy good defense. I don't think I have any 3 defense unit in here. We have plenty of 2s, but no 3s. So this is a little bit dangerous to do, but it'll be fine, probably. It probably won't be, but let's pretend it will. Get our artillery on the go, get the forest down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Haven't seen anybody. Get the forest in there as well. You can hide. Sit in place. Keep sitting. Keep sitting. Just keep sitting. Just keep sitting. Look at this man go. Just piling out the cities because he's got no real competition. I mean, Chardon. It's not really competition, is it? And I think I've taken enough competition winning to take attention of your time. Wow, that was a weird way of saying thank you for paying attention to this video. If you did enjoy it, yeah, if you wouldn't mind doing the like, comment, subscribe dance, it'd be greatly appreciated. The game technically thinks we're in the lead, but Miriam clearly is in the military lead. We don't have a lot of money, we don't have a lot of population. We're just teching pretty well because of our unique abilities. But hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, hopefully you let me know. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.